Yo, what up guys? Welcome back to Gingivitis Gaming. This is our 8th video. If this is your first time, check it in. Thank you for watching. Here's my thumb. 10 videos soon, so let's get 10 subscribers. Thanks, Mom and Dad. Today's video, as the title says, we have Aragami. I know I'm saying that wrong. Maybe I'm not. I don't know. But Aragami Shadow Edition for the Nintendo Switch. This game did come out for the PlayStation 4. I'm pretty sure it came out for the PC, everything does. And I'm not sure about the Xbox, but I know for a fact this came out for the PlayStation 4 because I own it. And the only difference between the two is that in the Nintendo Switch edition, this has, the Shadow Edition has a DLC, which is the Aragami Nightfall. And then it comes with extra stuff, 12 new costumes for the main character, Aragami. Diving right into it, you know the way I am, guys. For those who've been watching my videos, you know the way I am with storylines. I skip them a lot. But basically, just to keep it short, Aragami's a vengeful spirit who gets summoned by, I just want to look for the name here, by a girl named Yamiko. She's imprisoned by some fortress. And she goes for this guy's aid. She resurrects him, and he goes around killing people through stealth. Yes, this is a stealth game. For those who like stealth, it's a good game. It's a challenging game. A lot of the times, you will die, and then when you respawn, not like Dark Souls where you respawn, you're going back to the early beginning stages. This game really, it's not that much of a spiteful piece of shit. What it'll do is it'll get you closest to the nearest checkpoint. Sometimes you may die and start at the beginning of the level, but you'll soon find that a lot of the places that the people are regenerated in the same spot. They don't get put into different areas. Like, everything is not different every time you die and you respawn. So you can, by memory, just know where one person's gonna be versus where another person's gonna be, and so on and so forth. So by muscle memory, when you keep dying, you can just go back and know, like, okay, I shouldn't do that. I gotta do this now. And being that this game is rated M, it is bloody. They only say it's rated M for blood and violence, but it's kind of bloody. You kind of do see wounds and stuff when you stab people with swords. And that brings me to my point of where the game starts falling for me in regards to not being that great. So the stealth is good. The cell shading graphics is good. It works well for the game. You do get powers in regards to, like, you get to upgrade, and because on your cape, when you start running when you're in the light, the whole point is to stay in the shadow. So when you're in the light, you start burning a lot of your abilities. So you start seeing on the back of your cape, these designs start fading out, and then when you go back in the shadows, they regenerate, they fuel up. And so by doing that, you're able to, like, teleport to a spot that has a shadow area, or you start gaining things like you're able to shoot like these shadow spears, and you could do like these portals that like suck up more than one person. So you get like upgrades, and I think that's cool. And you get them by finding skill point little scrolls around the game. Cool, great. But the things that I don't like about the game, let's start with the big one. Aside from the story being okay, the graphics being cool, and the stealths being pretty satisfying, the game does not run that well on the Switch. It is kind of laggy, and it's really surprising because there's not that much that goes on in this game. I mean, again, you're going through stealth. There's people regenerating. They're just walking around. Nothing's really crazy. There's no really big explosion special effects. You don't get like thousands of AIs trying to capture you. Because at most you'll get like 3, and if they think they hear something, they'll like call reinforcement, and then again there's like whatever's left in the map. So it could be like 6 people that are left in the map that you have to kill. Will all huddle into one map. And I've noticed that the game has really bad, not screen tearing, but really bad slowdown. And the reason I had to like decipher, because I thought sometimes that I was getting some screen tearing, but it wasn't. It was just really bad lagging. And where you notice it a lot is when you die and you start again, it's super laggy, and then it has to like find its way to boot up. And then throughout the game, when you're about to kill someone, the kills become kind of shitty, only because the game kind of lags. And aside from that, which I think is a huge disadvantage of getting this on the Switch, the other disadvantage is, now that this becomes less about performance and more about the game itself, Aragami, I haven't played the Shadow Edition yet. I'm just about done with the main mission. The kills themselves, once you get a sword in the first like 10 minutes of the game, that's really all you have. Aside from the little like special ups you can get, you get a sword. You see the few like moves that your Aragami main guy does to kill people, like stabs to the throat, stabs them in the chest, stabs them in the back. You can jump from a roof and stab them. And then that's really it. And then, you know, you can get about, I think it's about 7 hours I put in so far with this game. And you just kind of see the same shit over and over and over again. And I just feel like, again, it's not a AAA title. I get it. It's an indie title. It's a kind of very simplistic kind of game. It's nothing really crazy happening. But I really wish there was some variations of different kills, like different things you can do, different weapons you can use. And according to the back of the box, I'm not gonna waste too much time reading it, but basically in the Nightfall edition of that's on the Switch, you get to play new characters. And I'm hoping by playing 2 new characters, you'll get new weapons, and then from that, you'll see new kills. But this is going based off of, let's just say you were just to get a standard edition. Yeah, this guy, cool and everything. I like the idea you have to stay in the shadows to boot up your powers, but God, it does get a little repetitive after a while. Anyway, with all that being said, Aragami right now for the Nintendo Switch is $39.99. I think that's a little too steep. Aragami for the Nintendo Switch is not worth $40. It is definitely worth $30 at the very most. $20 is a good price for it, especially like I had mentioned this on a lot of the videos. It's on other systems, and I know on the PlayStation 4, you could probably get this for like $14.99 or something. So for 40 bucks, definitely not worth it. For 30 bucks, that's probably where I would start. For final review score, overall score, Aragami for the Nintendo Switch, I would give a solid 6 out of 10. Again, the graphics are pretty cool. The kills are pretty cool for the most part. I do like the idea of like staying in the shadows, being able to teleport behind someone, making noise, and then like stabbing them with a sword. It is satisfying. It's cool. It's a cool payoff, especially finding out like you're there to help this girl avenge. You're like a sort of a vigilante sort of thing. So whatever, the character is pretty cool. But aside from the performance being kind of shitty, and just it starts getting a little dull. Again, I'm not rating this on the DLC Nightfall edition because I haven't got to that yet. But the game itself, yeah, definitely a solid 6. Put aside, I hope you guys enjoyed. I know yesterday in New York it was snowing a lot. It was so bad that they said that they had closed all the schools down. And then this morning I woke up and it was just a slushy fucking mess. And as always, meteorologists, you have the best jobs in the world because you get paid to be wrong. So with all that being said, I hope you guys stay warm. I hope you guys stay cool and dudes. Don't know what that means. Concludes our video. This is Aragami for the Nintendo Switch. Check it out if you want. Get a discount. That's where I would recommend. And as always, guys, peace out.